When I was recovering from my chronic illness, at one point I pretty much gave up and realized that, hey, I can't do this myself. I had read everything I could possibly read. It was like 7 years into it. I had lost, 60, 70 pounds. I had rashes all over me. I was reacting to all these different foods. I didn't know what to do. And, I realized, hey, I can't do this. And all I thought was basically ending my life and that I couldn't do that because I couldn't give up. There had to be a reason that this was happening. So I started to believe in a higher power. I really started to feed into that and believe in this guardian angel concept and believe that something was going to guide me back to well-being, and I was going to have a purpose that I was going to fulfill, that this thing was going to, its purpose was going to be fulfilled through me, in essence, right? And at the end of the day, like, this was the most important thing of all, to be able to get better, 100% get better. Because what happened was I realized that you got to let the spirit guide you back to health. You can't think that this is all going to be done through your own recognition of what to do next, your own thoughts, you figuring it out with your mind. You got to feel it out to be able to get back. You got to learn how to feel what your body's telling you, sense what the spirit's guiding you towards, trust your intuition, have faith, be patient, all the things that you gain when you have a relationship with the higher power. And it's necessary to be able to get through the chronic illness. At the end of the day, what I learned to do was start to look for signs in my life that things are working out for me through numerical patterns, through like observing, numbers that I see like on the back of license plates. If I see numbers in life, if I see 11, 22, or 33, these numbers tell me everything's working out for me. My higher power is with me. When I start to listen to music and I hear some words and I see them outside, and I start to see the synergy between what I'm hearing in the music and what I'm seeing outside, I start to realize my higher power is with me. There's lots of instances where there's certain synergies or culminations of events where you start to realize that your higher power is with you, and you feel like this rhythm and this flow, and that you feel safe in that. This is what you need to feed off of, and believe that these intuitions, that these intuitive thoughts that you have are worth looking at, and that the thoughts that come in slow and soft are the ones worth trusting. These are the ones from your higher power. The thoughts that come in a fast pace, or they feel overly excited, or they feel like a lot of adrenaline, like this is the solution to everything, those are always a trick. That is that self-sabotage that's trying to leak in there and set you backwards. So what I usually did initially was I just keep on feeding into these thoughts that, oh, this was going to be the thing to fix everything, and I buy into that fully, and then it would fail. I'd buy into it fully, I'd fail. But I realized eventually, when I started trusting in the higher power, that I was going to have things show up for me with no effort. They would fall right into place in front of me, and it would allow me to know that it was for sure meant to be there. I didn't have to chase anymore. My higher power was putting it right in front of me. I didn't have to chase, didn't have to research for 18,000 years in the giant circles, didn't have to fear all these things are going to go wrong, because I knew I was going to be protected. I knew everything was going to be okay. And just knowing everything was going to be okay allowed me to have some reassurance and safety that allowed me to heal. And that was absolutely critical. If you don't lean on your spirit, you don't lean on your higher self, your higher power for this healing, you're really going to be setting yourself back and slowing down the whole healing process. Is it possible to heal without believing in a higher power or addressing these things and just making it all physical? Maybe, yeah, but that's not what I chose to do, because what I was up against was so significant that there was no other way through it besides help from God, right? And I know a lot of you out there who are watching these videos, they feel the same way. I mean, you need help, you need divine intervention. And if you believe in something greater than you, then you need to believe that you found this video for a reason, that all the information that you need is on my page, it's on my website, it is on the videos, and I'm here to help. And God's going to guide you the rest of the way. There's other information beyond my site that's going to help you. There's people that are going to come into your life, they're going to help you. There's events that are planning to come right into your life soon that are going to help you. Things are falling right into place. You need to start to believe that storyline and believe that God's working it out for you. As long as you get right with yourself and get right with Him, then everything will fall right into place. And that's how you let the Spirit guide you back to healing. All right. And you don't focus on what's happening right in the moment. You're not so vested, because you already see the end result. You already see that with your faith and your action combined, that you will heal. And that is without question now, because you know God has a plan for you. Thanks for watching, everybody. And go to my website, endsickness.org. Got hundreds of articles and videos on there about healing. And hope to see you again in another video soon.